Welcome to the only comedy podcast on the internet. It's the Coffee Jelly Hour, episode 58. I'm Tony, and I'm joined by Ace and Seth, and Matt's not here. We're preaching caffeine, motherfuckers. How are we doing? Are we okay?
I bought a desk on the internet.
Oh,
I bought an internet desk.
So you're not gonna...
you were saving that for the podcast.
Oh,
yeah, I was waiting on that one.
Big reveal. So is this a desk that's not going to kill you? I bought an L-shaped. Okay.
It's actually it's taller and it's an L-shaped desk, so I can actually spread my things around. I can put up my Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pops.
Oh.
Is it a standing desk?
Does the L stand for loser?
No, it's not a standing desk. I actually put serious consideration into getting a standing desk, but it was like too pricey, and I was like, I don't know how productive it really is. Like,
you're gonna be
seems
standing
like a
up.
cool gimmick, but. I'm not going to be standing, but at least it's going to be a nice spacious desk. My current desk is very minute, and my monitor is the size of said desk, so it's hilarious. Even right now, my microphone is wedged in a corner, and I'm
brilliant. But it's going to be you're not going to be cramped up over.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
Huge. That's cool.
It's the best. It's the best desk.
I'm glad you sorted that. Listen, guys, I've just seen on Facebook, complete rumour, Charles Manson's dead. It's a rumour, but someone's starting it. He's been ill.
To be honest, I thought he was dead already.
No. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there just in case he really is. And we were first.
I might be young, but compared to some of the other atrocious monsters of history, I've never understood why Charles Manson was this particularly ludicrous example.
Did he actually kill anyone, or did he make people kill? Did he physically...
Did they kill, like, one person?
Yeah, wasn't it Roman Polanski's pregnant girlfriend? Is that right?
Yeah, but Roman Polanski, like, fucked a 14-year-old to death.
Yeah, well, so, there we go, yeah.
It's kind of karma. Like Charles Manson is just the 14-year-old to death fucker, Revengeance and Vendetta.
Yeah, but I don't think he actually murdered anyone.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Did he just make people murder for him by drugging them up on hallucinogenic drugs? I don't know. I don't know enough about it.
Whenever I read about serial killers, I'm always surprised, like, how little people they killed.
I know.
Like, I could do a better job of that.
Yeah, people. Is that it? Shit. Yeah.
The big thing about Charles Manson was how prolific he was in a way. Like he had very distinct like racial motivation. And he was very direct, and he was it was remorseless, and so people were chilling and icing and whatnot. But yeah, he's I can't believe 2017's killed people too. 2017 started kill people. 2017, 2016 was supposed to be it. No more people gonna die. But now 2017 killed people. I'm done. I'm over.
He might still be alive.
I thought people weren't gonna die anymore.
No.
I was told people. I was supposed to 2017. Woo!
Still killing
now
people.
Mary Tyler Moore's dead. No more Mary Tyler Moore. Or wait.
Famous people
I should say she's now Mary Tyler less alive.
Much less, yes.
I'm telling you, who Grim Reaper's coming for next? Betty White. Them curtains are going to be white when they close on it.
I hope she doesn't die this week. Listen,
I would feel bad about that.
Listen, I didn't really want to get into the whole American political bullshit, but
so let's not.
No. But let me just bring this up, right? I live in the UK. I live in a small town, about I'm guessing 12,000 people. That's quite a big town.
Oh! Is it the thing about Anthony Weiner showing his wiener to a 15-year-old?
Yes. No, it's not. No. So listen, over the weekend, right? Totally random. At some just nipped to the shops around the corner. There's a big car park. Walking back to my car, just happened to glance at a parked car here in the UK in the small town of Bromborough, and two bumper stickers on the back of this car, and they were Trump Pence bumper stickers here in the UK in a small town. Literally.
Oh, don't you know he's running
house.
For monarch now. It's gonna be huge.
And I was like, whoa. I was like that to my wife. Why the fuck has someone got those stuck on his car here in the UK, and she said, well, he might be American. I was like, well, what difference does that make? It's the UK. Well, I couldn't understand. That's like, well, fucking hell, this is ridiculous. And it was mad. And then after that, my daughter had a sleepover at a friend's. We don't know the parents that well. And the next day, my daughter she's only 10, and she was saying, she's telling me she heard a friend's dad and granddad talking that evening when she had the sleepover, and they were saying, so Trump's inauguration speech, really good, he said some good things. I was like, oh my God. I was like, for fuck's sake. I was like, you're not going round there again. The fucking monsters. But even my daughter was like, and they were talking about Trump and saying it was good, and she couldn't understand why they would say that. And I was like, yeah, everyone's different, So so it's kind of like really rubbing off over here as well. So I'm a little bit worried that,
Trump bad.
Yeah, Trump bad. That was a poignant story. I was hoping you would have been like, you turned a corner and you found like Hillary Clinton sitting there
crying.
Are you okay, Hill Dog? Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine. Just leave me. I'll be okay.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. So, you still got your husband.
Okay. So it's just a little bit weird, really. It's like, So Trump's dividing kind of our country as well a bit as well. And I mean, we've had our Prime Minister over there meeting him, and I don't know. It's all bullshit. It's all crap. We've had demonstrations, anti-Trump demonstrations in the UK, like big demonstrations. It's like, what the fuck? I was like, just ignore him. Just ignore the guy.
I don't even know what they're about anymore.
No.
It's getting to this. It's getting to. We're not getting into it, but it's getting to fever pitch regulations now. Where it's just at this point, it's just Trump has fried chicken, hates black people, 20 businesses burned down.
Yeah, let's just ignore him and let's just be nice to each other. That's all we need to do, isn't it? Just fuck him.
No, fuck it. Hashtag ban close. Close, ban. No more close. Donald Trump supports close. Yeah. Bam. Betty White dead. Ban Betty White. Betty White grave 2017.
So what else have we been up
Ace
to?
hasn't slept in 3 days.
No, I know. Yeah, I was like, are you going to be okay, Ace?
No, I'm not, because like I've discovered that the more tired I get, the more like JonTron I become, and JonTron is apparently a fascist Nazi. So no, we're back to this subject again.
No, not hooray for Nazis again.
That was it wasn't hooray for Nazis. That was the funniest bit of news I saw this week, when there was a trending thing that's like, is JonTron a white supremacist? And is he a Nazi? And apparently it was because he said in a stream that he was really tired of how the protesters handled stuff. And that was all he said.
And they thought he was some Nazi or neo-Nazi.
Because he said
it's
that.
Like, we're even getting divided on how to protest Trump. It's ridiculous.
Not like that. It's like this. Yeah, alright, whatever. Fucking hell. Jeez. What a load of bollocks. Let's just ignore it all, and let's be nice to each other. That's all we need to do. And
I don't know.
That's.
I've had some pretty funny posts, like that one I put on the Facebooks where I said my favorite game is to make some outrageous claim and say Trump did it, and then wait for the person to get indignant and then tell them I lied. Because that's some pretty fun shit to do right there.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we should all do that. We should all join in, really. Oh, that's good.
We should all just scramble people's brains, because that isn't happening enough already. This is The Guardian, and as The Guardian, Donald Trump made pee-pee water. That's kind of all I could think of off the top of my head, is Donald Trump made pee-pee water. I'm a salient being right now. I am mainly salt.
It's gonna be a fun episode, I can tell.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Huge. So, Seth, have you been up to anything fun this week? You been doing anything?
God, have I? I got drunk and I played with some VR.
Oh right, really? What VR? Video games? Porn.
I did the Valve laboratory thing, the aperture, the thing. There's this one little mini game where it's like a tower defense, and you have a bow and arrow. Really fun.
Is it really?
Fucking NerdCube ranted about how like the rest of the game's okay, but like just make that into a game because that was so fucking good.
Cool.
And then I got to watch my brother play Minecraft, and that was the first time he played Minecraft.
Oh, really?
Like, I feel like everybody's played it at least once. Like, even people who don't play video games has played Minecraft.
So he's never played
Minecraft.
Minecraft is
I think
so
you were
awesome.
You were around for my divergenation to Minecraft. It's an interesting experience.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fun. And me and his roommate were just like there trying to explain to him, okay, you need to craft this. He's like, how do I craft it? Like, oh my god, just arrange it in the little box, press start. No, you open your crafting. No, just open the crafting menu on the fucking crafting table that you just made. And it's
the best experience of Minecraft is trying to convince the person that they're going to have fun. Because that's always the first 15 minutes of the game is, trust me, you're gonna like this. This is so fucking... Really? I have to hit wood that long to get wood?
Yeah.
Really? I have to fucking sit here and punch a goddamn tree and...
Did you just say get wood? Okay, that's fine.
Did I just say it's gonna be huge? It's gonna be big. It's gonna be fantastic. It's big. It's big wood.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna take all the Muslims and we're gonna make them into trees. We're gonna mulch them and make them into trees. We're gonna build a forest. The forest is gonna be it's gonna consume Mexico like tree veg.
We're gonna create oxygen for us. We're gonna breathe them. It's gonna be.
It's gonna over-oxygenate Mexico and it's gonna sink into the ocean. I'm somewhere between Donald Trump and Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah,
the most horrendous amount. Did Rosie O'Donnell ever leave?
Did she say she was gonna leave?
Yeah, she was one of the celebrities that
country.
Donald Trump got elected. She was leaving the country.
Oh, they just fucking It's
Did anybody leave the country? Is there a tally for celebrities?
Well, no, I think there's a ban.
Oh,
or at least not entering the country.
People always fucking say that, but they never fucking they never do it, do they? I'm sure Phil Collins said he was going to leave the UK if I don't know the Labour Party got in, and he never fucking did. He's still here. So it might not be Phil Collins. Actually, now I think about it, it was someone famous who I don't like. I don't like Phil Collins, so it might be.
Yeah, he definitely call into the air tonight.
Yeah, all the same.
Oh Lord.
Deary me.
Fucking Phil Collins. Yeah. That's the only song by Phil Collins I know, and I kind of love it. And about 50 million years ago, I had a whole cast, and we were doing a furry thing because we're fucking faggots. And it was going to be animated. It's ridiculous that I had a team together because now I have no friends. But there was a time where I had an actual team together and we recorded this thing. And one of the sketches for it, because it was a very seriously done thing, and one of the sketches we had for it, and I'm really summarizing it because I have all the recordings, and so I'm kind of like, maybe I'm going to use it someday.
Oh yeah.
But I don't want to animate alone. But it's sort of complicated project. It was basically our plot synopsis was if Quentin Tarantino did a furry thing was what we were going for.
Oh.
It's quite ludicrous, and it has some pretty splendid writing that was done on it. But one of the sketches that we had done was having all the characters sing the worst song we could possibly think of, and it was Phil Collins in the Air Tonight.
Oh. Yeah.
The idea that everybody in this really stressful situation, because the whole premise was it was a stressful situation, would just gradually start singing In the Air Tonight, to the point that everybody was singing along to it with vigor. Was interesting. I learned a lot of new words too, especially from Ivan, who wrote the majority of it. And
really?
Me and another guy sat down and punched it up because Ivan writes like a machine, and his characters are like, I must obfuscate your verblification. And so it was up to me and another guy to kind of go through it and be like, yo man, I'm talking street, yo, Betty White. And so that's what we did. We had topical references to Betty White, and it's a good script. It's a really good thing. I reread it and I was like, this is better than it should be, and it's really compelling.
You need to finish this.
Yeah, we should read it on the podcast.
We should.
It's funny. It's
Why don't we do that? I'm just googling it.
Maybe we shouldn't read it.
I'm just googling Betty White, making sure she hasn't sort of died since we've been recording this. No, she's still alive.
No, Betty White can't die. She fucking feeds off the life force of others.
She's only 95, so she's not going to die.
She was supposed to die last year, but
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened? 2016, forgot about that.
Fucking Madonna said she was gonna blow up the White House. That happened.
Did she?
Fucking Midge, man. Yeah, that's what she said. She was like, she literally said, and I'm not.
Wow.
I'm exaggerating a tiny bit. She actually said, I've seriously considered blowing up the White House, but it would do no good.
I didn't know Madonna talked like that.
Everybody talks like that.
Yeah, that was Madonna. I thought she was here actually. So.
Yeah, I forgot Madonna. I forgot Madonna has that really fake British accent now that came from nowhere
because she lived here for 5 years.
She's from Brooklyn, but she moves there for like 2 days, and she's like, "Hello, it's me, Madonna.
Call blimey, governor." That's what she sounds like now. Bitch.
What?
Bitch. Anyway, guys, on a lighter note,
I've learned proper English from Dick Van Dyke.
Call blimey. Up the old apples
Dick
and pears.
You know. To be fair, this is me being an
worst,
insensitive American.
Yeah,
I've heard worse English accents than Dick Van Dyke's in Mary Poppins. Everybody says that is the worst, most offensive English accent, and I've heard worse than that. I've heard people. There are many people, especially in the era of Austin Powers, when literally every person was like, "Yeah, baby, it's me, Austin Powers."
Yeah, groovy. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, Dick Van Dyke, pretty bad. Not really offensive, but just like, wow, not sure what he's going for here. Yeah, it's just confusing. I don't really know what the fuck really. Anyway, listen. On a different note, I watched Detroit Rock City this week.
Oh, it's a great movie.
For the first time ever. Cannot believe
I've
never
watched it. Oh, it's a brilliant fucking film.
And I kept thinking, it's Adam Rifkin. I need to watch it. I love his movie Look and the TV series, and he's done Penn's
everybody
movie.
in that movie's so perfect.
And
the
it was kind of like
perfect.
Yeah, it was kind of like, yeah, all right, I'll watch it. It's probably okay, but then I watched it and I was like, this is fucking awesome. So yeah, I really
it's a nerdy throwback to like 70s rom kind of weird movies. But then the music is there, and it's satirical, and it's fucking smart, and it's really good, and it's funny, and slapstick, and stupid, but and then it's got Kiss for no fucking reason.
Oh yeah.
And Ron Jeremy tells a kid, "Shake your wee wee, make $100."
Yeah.
If your movie, fuck Frozen 2, Ron Jeremy's still alive. Not for long, but Ron Jeremy's still alive, Frozen 2. You need to have him be like, "Hey Elsa, go up there, shake your wee wee, make $100." Bam, $1 million.
I'd watch that movie.
Fucking you win a fucking Golden Globe, fucking Oscar, fucking Nicktoon Elodian thing. You fucking win the internet. That's what you do. You Ron Jeremy and Frozen.
Oh, Ron Jeremy
shake your wee wee.
Too. Yeah, definitely.
What do I?
So I'm just wondering. I'm watching Detroit Rock City. And I'm thinking, how is Edward Furlong doing? I'm not sure how he's doing. Is he okay?
Isn't he like he's like 40 now, and people are like, "Look at what happened to this teen heartthrob." And it's like the guy's fucking 40.
It's like he's gone through hell with drugs. He looks like he's 40. Actually, I'm just looking at him on IMDb. Those photos.
He is 40.
Yeah.
He is 40.
He doesn't look that bad. Yeah. No,
he's just a pudgy 40-year-old. That's
fine.
all he is. He's a sad, pudgy 40-year-old who used to have a Terminator, but that Terminator went away. That Terminator was like, thumbs up, bro. I'm gonna melt. I'm gonna become the Liquinator, but not like the other one.
So anyway, yeah, great movie. Enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
I would like to read about a boy fucking his sister.
Would you?
Boy, do I have a story for you.
You are perverted then. I'm going now, young man. I'm leaving.
I've got a story for you. In many ways right now, every boy on the face of the planet America is fucking their sisters because we voted for a man who's orange. And so what you're saying is that you're making a political point that we fucked.
Talk about Trump.
We fucked our sisters.
Guys.
I'm with her.
Guys, I just need to ask you one question. Can I love my sister? That is the question.
Oh, God, I gotta pull that up.
That is the question. Chapter 2, Feeling Sick. Ever since...
Now, you said you'd already read a little bit.
Oh, are we doing it from the top? Should we do it from the top?
Just for sake of clarity, just let... If anybody listens...
Because, for sake of clarity, I'm going to do a better job this time.
Yeah. No, it's okay. This is it. Chapter 2, Feeling Sick. Doing it from the top. Ever since the Wendy incident, Dipper's heart had started going back to being, well, not broken, but something was still eating at him. Mabel had been doing all kinds of comforting things to make his heart feel better, sharing her candy with him, cooking his favourite meals, and even pecking him on the cheek from time to time. For some odd reason, whenever she used to kiss him on the cheek, when they were kids, he never blushed. He always acted grossed out and screamed.
Did you already get lost?
No, I was trying to think
Ace just fell asleep. Ace has been asleep for 3 days.
Like I was looking out the window. Okay, I was reflecting about how our America is dying around us.
We're reading this fan fiction about incest.
We can't start this over.
I know. I was trying to find a voce because I didn't know if I was just gonna do like the same thing I always do, where it's just like a deep Southern drawl, like, oh, I'm fucking Dipper. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Girl cooties! Ew!
But now when Mabel kissed his cheek, he blushed and his heart picked up speed. He smacked himself in the face.
What the hell is wrong with me? She's just doing this because she feels pity for me!
He scolded himself. You know what? Just before we go on, what character did you do, Seth, in the Eric story?
Mabel.
It sounded like that. That was funny. What was that character? And every time you did it, cracked me up, and that was Ace was cracking me up with that voice. Then it's similar. I can't remember.
Guns Blue Wolf.
Have you just made that name up?
Guns Blue Wolf is now my new persona. From now on, I'm gonna be called Guns Blue Wolf.
Change your name legally to that. That's good. Anyway,
that's the best name. I rode a motorcycle and I got a katana.
Or was it? Was it just pity? Was it because she was just doing what sisters are supposed to do? Or did she really care for him? He blushed at the third possibility and pulled down his hat in shame. He had to know for sure.
His boner.
Yeah. Covered his hard on. Mabel was bedazzling one of her own works of art, aka clothing and humming a song that was stuck in her head. It was a very mysterious song, but it was good all the same. Author's note, she's humming the Gravity Falls theme song. We were going to sing that?
we absolutely made that joke last week.
The same
last
one.
Week,
was it Back to the Future?
Me and Matt segued into just doing fucking stupid songs back and forth.
I was going to say, was it Back to the Future? I can't remember now. Funny.
Oh no, it wasn't Back to the Future. It was like...
It was a completely different theme song. Yeah, you're right. Dipper came down the stairs and heard Mabel humming. For some odd reason, it sounded beautiful. However, he brushed it off and continued to make his way towards his twin. Mabel soon heard the footsteps and looked up to see Dipper.
Need something, bro?
She asked. Dipper took in a deep breath and exhaled. Mabel was able to tell that her brother was nervous, but she didn't know why.
Something wrong?
She asked, standing up. Dipper said nothing for a while, but then took in another deep breath.
Mabel!
He began.
Yes, Dipper?
The brunette teen asked, stepping closer.
What? Oh, it is me! I almost got lost. Why are you being so caring to me?
He asked. Mabel's mouth gaped slightly, but then turned into a small smile.
Because I love you,
she whispered. Dipper blushed and gasped. What was Mabel implying?
Wait, she just said it.
I know, yeah. She is not implying, she's just stating it out, really.
But can I love my sister? We will not be divided.
Dun dun.
What are you talking about, Mabel?
He stuttered.
I just said it. I just said I love you. That's all I said.
You got shit in your ears, boy, Mabel explained. Dipper sighed and calmed himself down.
Oh.
Mabel tilted her head questioningly at her brother, wondering what was going through his head. She then smirked and slightly punched his shoulder. Dipper looked at her with a quizzical look on his face, then smirked. He then tackled his sister to the ground and started tickling her. She laughed uncontrollably. I put that pause in.
It was going to happen so quickly.
Right, hold on. I did this last week. She laughed uncontrollably as her cheeks turned pink. That's what it says.
The Dipper, stop!
She begged, squirming.
What's the matter, little?
She tickling him though.
It's like I'm chewing on an imaginary meatball. That's kind of how my mouth feels right now. What's the matter, little sister?
He joked, continuing his tickling attack.
Damn it, Dipper. You'll regret it. I mean it.
Mabel warned, still laughing.
A little girl like you will never hurt me.
Dicker? Oh my god, where's my head? Fucking hell. Dipper exclaimed, getting under her arms. Mabel's big brown eyes widened for a minute, then narrowed. Suddenly, Dipper felt himself get pushed off Mabel and pinned down on the wooden floor.
What the hell?
He gasped. Suddenly, he saw Mabel on top of him. He blushed, and his brown eyes shrunk slightly.
Mabel! What are you doing?
He asked, trying to stay calm.
Who's little now?
His sister asked in a sing-song voice, obviously talking about his penis. Dipper gulped in fear.
Oh! Boy!
The twins had spent the rest of the afternoon tickling, wrestling, and joking around with each other. Afterwards, when they got tired, they were left lying on the floor and panting for breath.
How? When was the last time we acted like little kids?
Dipper asked, staring at the ceiling.
That sucked!
Mabel shrugged her shoulders. Dipper, okay.
Is it Dipper?
Oh, no.
When we actually were... God damn.
You can write your voice.
When we actually were little kids.
Dipper nodded. After a short period of silence, Dipper chuckled slightly.
Matt?
Mabel asked.
That was more of a grunt.
I was just thinking how short of time it seemed that we were kids, up to our antics and solving mysteries.
Dipper explained.
Yeah.
Mabel said, shifting her eyes the other way.
Remember how those gnomes tried to make you their queen?
Dipper said, looking over at his sister. Mabel blushed and laughed nervously.
Yeah. That was weird as fuck. In a very Mabel manner.
Oh,
you know how Mabel always says things like that.
She says that in the cartoon. I've seen that. Dipper nodded in agreement.
And you saved me like a knight in shining armor, more or less.
Mabel continued. Dipper blushed and nodded.
Did you just save me because you were afraid Mom and Dad would ground you for life if you didn't? What the
Mabel asked. Dipper gasped and looked at his sister.
Yes!
Her big brown eyes were sparkling and full of life and zaniness that Dipper had always found interesting in his sister.
You don't have to be in love with somebody to...
No.
I
think they're just confused.
Well... I saved you because you're my sister and I...
Dipper couldn't find the right words to use without sounding weird. However, by looking at his nervous body language, flushed cheeks, and the nervousness in his voice, Mabel could tell what he was trying to say. Dipper kept on stuttering when Mabel said,
It's okay.
He stuttered for another second before realising what Mabel had said. He turned his head over to see Mabel looking at him. She held out her hand and smiled. Dipper looked down and studied Mabel's small hand. He was unsure on whether or not he should take it.
Mabel, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I should have said.
Mabel cut him off.
Just shut up and take my hand.
Dipper blushed and looked into her brown eyes for another moment before smiling and taking Mabel's hand. The brunette teen giggled adorably at her brother. Dipper blushed a red colour and looked up at the ceiling. His stomach got butterflies in it and his heart raced. What was wrong with him? He must have been getting sick or something. Where's Matt for this next part? The next day... Oh no, it's not really a... Yeah, that'll do it. The phone started ringing and Stan was finally out of bed, so he was able to get it.
Coming!
He called, scratching his head. He picked up the phone and put it to his ear.
Hello, this is Stan Pines of the Mystery Shack.
He spoke into the receiver. I guess it's you, sir.
He's Stan.
A chipper female voice spoke.
Mandy! Nice to talk to you after all these years!
Stan replied. Mandy Pines was Dipper and Mabel's mother, and she had decided since the twins loved it so much in Gravity Falls, she would send them back every summer, unless, of course, they decided one year not to go, but so far, they hadn't refused.
Because I want to tell you something about the story. Fucking consent is important. Don't fucking... That's what the story's all about. It's all about consent. If your kids don't want to do a thing, don't make them do a thing.
Yeah.
How's Danny?
Stan asked.
No, he's injured, but he'll hold up.
Mandy replied with a nervous laugh. Stan laughed along with her. Dipper walked by and heard Stan laughing. He stopped and looked to see he was on the phone. Curious, he walked up to the elder man and tapped his shoulder. Being 15 now, Dipper was now about as tall as Stan, since getting to be an elder had made him slightly shorter. Stan, that is.
Who are you talking to, Grunkle Stan?
He asked. Stan looked behind him and saw Dipper.
Your mom!
He answered.
Nice.
Wow.
Want to talk to her?
Dipper nodded and took the phone. He put the phone up to his ear and started talking to her. He told her about all his adventures in Gravity Falls and how everyone was doing. When she asked how Mabel was doing, Dipper blushed slightly and his stomach churned again. Now he was sure he really getting sick. That's what it says. Nevertheless, he told her how Mabel was doing, and she was happy about it. After a little while longer of talking, Dipper decided it was time to hang up. Is Ace lost?
Okay, Mom. I'll talk to you later,
he said.
Okay.
Mandy said.
I love you too, Mom.
The brunette boy said with indifference. He then hung up the phone and sighed. He clenched his churning stomach and felt woozy all of a sudden.
I'd better go lay down. That's his thinking voice.
That's his thinking voice, and it's in single sort of quotes. That's what he thought. When Dipper came up the stairs, he saw Mabel on her bed in a head-over-heels position. She was reading a magazine full of perfume samples, dress offers, and more. Dipper wondered why she
Is that what head over heels means?
Head over heels.
Oh.
As in head over heels.
I always thought that expression...
Head over heels in love.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it means? Not you mean lying on stomach, elbows, feet.
Yeah, and your
no, it's not that.
No,
I think that's. I don't think that's right. Is it?
What does it mean then?
I think that's what the author.
Wait, that's heels over head. But head over heels, that's just like
in love.
That's like most positions, right?
Oh right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, of course. I guess standing up is head over heels. Sitting down's head over heels.
I'm always like head over heels over anything.
I'm head over heels at the moment. Yeah, you're right.
What does it mean?
Yeah, it's weird.
Ace, were you looking for it?
No, No.
He's emailing someone. He's done some work out. Dipper wondered. I'm kidding. Dipper wondered why she was reading.
Check out the status of our beautiful homeland.
Is it?
We're still here.
Well, what about...
Hashtag boycott Twitter.
No, hold on. Well, you know what you should be checking? Is Betty White died? Is she still with us?
Check your
privilege. Not for long.
Okay.
I do that every day.
Every day. On the hour. Every hour. Dipper wondered why she was reading that, because she never read...
Fuck, I'm actually legitimately lost. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Where are we?
When Dipper came up the stairs, he saw Mabel on her bed in a head-over-heels position. She was reading a magazine full of perfume samples, dress offers, and more. Dipper wondered why she was reading that, because she never reads magazines like that. Hell, he wasn't even sure she read any magazines. He approached her bedside, and she heard his footsteps, so she looked up.
Hey, Dipper!
She greeted her brother with a smile.
Hey, Mabel,
Dipper said, rubbing the back of his head. I'm doing lots of pauses, actually, to make it sound even dirtier. Mabel smiled adorably at him, making him blush slightly. He clutched his heart in confusion. Mabel had smiled at him. I'm laughing at my pauses and the shit, really. At him like this a million times before. So why was it making him feel this way now? However, he managed to shake himself out of the trance and ask her what he wanted to ask her. What the fuck?
Are you reading that magazine?
Mabel looked at the magazine in her hands, then back up at Dipper.
Well, it's gonna be my birthday soon.
Our birthday, you cunt! We're twins, same time. Born together.
And I want to find a dress for the party.
She explained, turning the page. Dipper's brown eyes widened in realization. How could he have forgotten their birthday? I
didn't. I reminded her that it wasn't.
He did remember, really. He is remembering. Mabel noticed Dipper's wide eyes and giggled.
The look on your face tells me that you've forgotten.
Oh my god, it's like living with a wall!
The brunette teen girl said in a smart tone. Dipper blushed and shook his head.
I didn't forget! I just thought about getting a suit as well.
He lied. Mabel smirked.
Yeah, right. You almost never want to wear a suit unless you wanted to impress Wendy.
She teased her brother. Then Mabel's eyes widened and she covered her mouth at the name she... Oh, fucking hell. Then Mabel's eyes widened and she covered her mouth at the name she just mentioned. However, it didn't matter because as soon as she mentioned Wendy, Dipper's face fell and he started to get tears in his eyes. Mabel bit her lower lip in shame.
Dipper, I'm sorry.
He cut her
forgot
off.
about.
Oh, sorry. I cut you off. He cut her off. I cut you off. Jeez. Sorry.
It's fine. Mabel, I just need some alone time.
Before Mabel could reply, Dipper ran off down the stairs.
I'm sobbing from my eyes.
I'm running.
And my nose.
Dipper ran down the stairs, out of the house.
No amount of hankies will cleanse me!
And into the forest. He didn't care where he was going, he just wanted to go somewhere far away from everyone.
Why am I still upset about Wendy?
He thought, keeping his eyes screwed
Oh, that's not my thinking voice, hold on! Why am I still upset about Wendy?
He thought, keeping his eyes screwed shut. Oh, that sounds painful. Screwed shut? With screws? Oh, gross.
She broke my heart, so I shouldn't feel this strongly about her anymore. I'm sorry, I'm thinking that.
As Dipper continued running through the forest, his legs kept getting scraped and cut by fallen branches and twigs. He didn't really care, though. The aching in his heart was even worse than any cut, bruise, or break.
The aching in my heart is worse than any cut.
Bruise. Or break.
Oh yeah, bruises.
Or break.
Breaks are pretty bad. I don't want to break.
Ever had in his
entire life. Deals with heart pain.
He hated it.
I hate everything.
He hated himself right now. And he hated love.
Specifically myself.
He wished.
I hate love.
He wished that it didn't exist.
I hate that love exists because love is not all we need. Love is nothing to us.
Then he wouldn't be hurting so bad right now.
I wouldn't feel like a 9 Inch Nails record.
Even though she didn't see him, he was sure Wendy wouldn't even care that she hurt him.
I'm wearing that invisibility cloak from the Lord of the Rings.
He thought.
Or made a Harry Potter. I'm confused. I'm thinking about the wrong reference. Who would care? Who cares that I'm thinking of the wrong reference?
Then he remembered. He stopped running when he remembered how comforting Mabel had been to him after he had come home in tears. And when he gave her that pink rose. Pink rose.
I know what pink rose means.
Oh, yeah, I know what it means.
It's vagina.
That big pink rose. She seemed so happy.
Big, juicy, red rosebud.
I was picking up the reference to the brown eyes actually all the way through this story. I don't know if anyone... I mean, anal. It's wall-to-wall anal through this story. She seemed so happy.
See, I was thinking of an anal fisher right there with the pink rose.
Oh, right, okay.
I was thinking that he had fist her asshole to an Audi.
I know what rosebud means.
She seemed so happy and glowing.
Mabel was there for me!
He muttered.
That's my muttering voice.
His brown eyes shrunk down
slightly.
I
only have one volume.
All this time...
Bedroom talk is awkward.
All of the care she had been showing him, and he hadn't even been taking it into account that much. He had to get home. He had to get home and tell Mabel he was sorry. But before he could get very far, a loud boom of thunder erupted. Thunder doesn't really erupt, does it? Dipper looked up in the sky and saw a giant, thick grey storm clouds forming.
Oh! Oh no! I better hurry home!
He shouted,
There's a storm!
Starting to run.
I didn't bring a coat!
Or an umbrella. Unfortunately, the rain was picking up fast, too fast for Dipper to get away
This
from.
rain is too fast for me!
How do you get away from rain? Okay. The harsh drops of rain came down upon him, making it like the rain's chasing him. The rain's actually going horizontal. The harsh drops of rain came down upon him, making him wetter than a fish.
I'm no amphibian!
Wetter than that pink rose. But he wasn't stopping until he got home, just as he got to the edge of the forest.
I can't stop despite the wetness! I must keep going! I will prevail!
Until
or I'll die! Love!
Just as he got to the edge of the forest, he slipped in the mud and fell forward.
Oh no!
Hold on. You ready?
My one weakness!
No,
slipping!
Ready? You ready for the map part?
No!
You ready for the map part? Splat.
Yes!
No! Dipper now had water and mud covering his body. He slowly sat up and shook his head, making mud fly everywhere. I know where this is going to go. I know where this is going now. I definitely know where this story is going now. Making mud fly everywhere. He spotted the mystery shack through his messy, muddy brown hair and smiled. Even though he was a mess, he was glad to be back home. Do you think there's a bath involved soon? Meanwhile, Mabel's point of view. I wanted to go out looking...
This is Mabel.
What? Hold on, there's nothing there.
I think this is Mabel
now. This is Mabel talking, I think, yeah. This is weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wanted to go out looking for Dipper, but the storm was too dangerous. It wasn't so bad at first, but now it's really picking up and getting bad. I hope Dipper's old.
Wait, what's this part? It's in a tag.
Yeah,
single quote. So there's no quote, single quote.
Single quotes.
I guess maybe Tony thinks your thoughts?
I hope Dipper's alright, I thought. Looking down and guilt.
It's a thought within a thought.
I guess I was so caught up in his lie. I forgot that the mere mention of Wendy's name made him feel bad. I gotta tell you.
What?
I had a severe hatred.
What? Wait.
She's
I have severe hatred for her right now.
Okay.
Past and present tense.
After all these years trying to impress her, Dipper was just a little stain on her clothes, and that she never even noticed. How dare she do that to my brother?
Crack. Squish. Dun, dun.
Dun dun!
Oh no, sorry, it's you.
Look down.
No, it's first person. That's me, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I then gasped and looked down. I just remembered that I was eating a taco, and thinking about that made me crush my taco in my hands. Taco shell, meat,
ooh, yeah!
lettuce, tomato, and cheese was now all over my hands and lap. I groaned in annoyance. Great.
Oh no, this is you still.
Nope, it's still me, baby.
Jeez.
It's all me.
You are
It might be
turning
me.
into fucking Cleveland Brown. Like, the more you do this, the more you just become Cleveland.
That's
I'm
right.
trying to
I'm
do
just-
like a narrator voice.
I'm legitimately waiting for that. Nasty.
Nasty.
As the tub filled with warm water, I kept hearing occasional claps and booms of thunder and lightning from outside. I really hope Zipper is okay. Just the mere thought of him all alone in the rain made me feel sad and guilty. If only I hadn't said Wendy's name, then he'd still be here. I remembered how every time I said it, I knew he was lying. He blushed and made the funniest faces. It's always been funny to see his reaction to things, even now. But when he reacts in a way that tells me I either said the wrong thing or I took it too far, it's not funny. This was an example of the latter. Dipper, I whispered, blushing and clutching the spot where my heart was pounding. Something's wrong with me. Really?
It's still you.
Oh!
You doing okay, Tony?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm really
You
taking
do
the reins
fine.
on this.
It's good. It's
The
good.
tap was soon full of water, and
We're taking a bath now?
Yeah, told you there was
I
a
took
bathroom.
that as my cue to remove my robe and step in. Since I'm now a teenager of age 15, I've grown a lot. I have an average, medium-sized breasts and an average figure. I don't mind my looks, but I wonder if the boys I try to get with prefer a skinnier girl with a huge ass and boobs.
Oh, jeez.
That's when I tried all sorts of methods I found online to make me grow. But as I got older, I realized that my body is fine just the way it is. And if a boy can't see that, then he's not worth me. I stepped into the tub and sat down, letting the warm water envelop my entire body. I let out a sigh of relief. I love taking warm baths, better than showers, in fact. Because taking a bath is like having a warm blanket over you while you get clean.
What's with the italics?
Wild. You get clean.
It just makes me feel so happy.
Meanwhile,
Oh, thank God.
normal point of view. That was bizarre.
Dun dun!
Dipper rushed towards the mystery shack, and when he got to the front door, he had no hesitation to open the door, rush in, and slam it. Obviously, he was still muddy and cold, and that's why he needed to take a shower ASAP. He walked to the bathroom door and opened it up. Just after he went in, he was about to close the door when he heard the water in the tub sploosh around, and that could only mean one thing. Someone else was in here. He slowly turned his head around, but saw nothing in the tub. That is, until Mabel came up from under the water, gasping for air. She didn't seem to notice her brother until she turned her head to pick up the bottle of conditioner that had fallen on the floor. Then, as she brought her head up, she spotted a blushing frozen Dipper. Her brown eyes widened and she fell still and silent. Dipper shifted his eyes downward, so did Mabel. When she saw where he was looking, she shrieked and covered her chest. Dipper exclaimed and fell backwards
Your chest!
into the
I'm
door,
falling backwards!
slamming it
I was
shut.
screaming what I do! I slammed the door! Oh, no, I'm falling on top of you now! Oh, no! Oh! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
He repeated over and over again, keeping his eyes
sorry.
closed.
Dipper, what the hell are you doing in here?
Mabel exclaimed, her face as red as the devil's dick and a tomato.
I was coming in here to take a shower and get the mud off of my body. I was in such a hurry and I'm so sorry, Mabel. It's unfortunate. Now I'm in here seeing you naked and stuff.
Dipper explained, trying to control his blush.
It's fine. Just get out of here, please.
Mabel responded. Dipper nodded and got up to open the door. However, when he tried to turn the knob, he found that it wouldn't budge.
You know, a few minutes ago I thought love was dead, but now the door's dead!
He demanded, trying to open it. Mabel turned her head slightly and saw her brother was still in the bathroom.
I'm still in here with you and your naked body. What's the matter?
The brunette girl asked her twin.
The door seems to be stuck. Yeah, now I'm stuck looking at you.
Dipper said back.
With my eyes.
On your breasts. Mabel gasped and stood up. She got out of the tub and pulled on her robe. Dipper let go of the knob, groaned in frustration. Mabel tapped him on the shoulder, making him turn his head. Mabel reached into her hair and pulled out a bobby pin.
Let me try.
She offered. Dipper made a quizzical look at...
you're not gonna put that in my ass like some kind of sex game! We did that once when we were 11 and I pooped blood! Never again! I had to tell Mom, and she was like, Dipper. Why are you pooping blood? And I was like, Mabel put a safety pin in my ass!
Dipper,
I was grounded for a week, and I had to go to the ER, and the doctor touched my balls.
Dipper, it's not going in your ass, but it is going inside you. You're going to find out in a minute. Dipper made a quizzical look at his sister, but then stepped to the side. Mabel bent down slightly and started picking at the keyhole. Dipper couldn't help but notice how different she looked with her hair wet. It was like Mabel, but her hair was wet, and he stared at her when his eyes got to her ass. But then he blushed and looked away, trying to whistle to distract himself. Mabel, meanwhile, kept fussing with the lock, was having zero luck with getting it open. Suddenly, the pin snapped, causing Mabel to gasp in shock. She stood back up and turned to face Dipper.
It's no good,
she said, dropping the broken pin.
That's one hell of a lock.
Dipper panicked slightly, but tried to remain calm.
But you are Mabel, master of unlocking things, and you were almost a Mabel sandwich!
Yeah. Mabel tapped her chin.
What can we do?
And shifted her eyes upwards.
Well, we could try to yell for help.
No
yelling!
She suggested.
Don't even speak! Don't look at me!
Dipper nodded, went to the door.
Grunkle Stan! Grunkle Stan! Help! Help us! It's Dipper and Dipper's sister! We're trapped in the bathroom!
He yelled, cupping his hands to his mouth.
I didn't cup my mouth and my hand to my mouth. Let me do that again! Help!
Much better. In his room, Stan had earplugs in and
I'm glad I have earplugs in.
And a sleeping mask over his eyes.
If two siblings got locked in my bathroom and had to spend a whole night in there, I wouldn't even know.
But he was snoring very loudly.
I was gonna count my money. I'd snore.
But he was snoring very loudly. He didn't hear
money.
Dipper kept yelling and yelling for help, but soon came to the conclusion that Stan wasn't getting up to come to help them. He sighed and fell to his knees.
It's no good. He's gurgled. Felt weird in the back of my head. Made my eyeballs rattle. Is that even connected? Like my voice box shouldn't be connected to my eyeballs.
He sighed, closing his eyes.
He can't hear us, can he? Grunkle Stan. Guess we'll just have to either wait for him to wake up or for someone else to come in here.
Mabel said with a shrug. Dipper jolted slightly at this. He was trapped in the bathroom with his half-naked twin sister. He clutched his stomach as it started to get butterflies in it. Now he really felt sick. To be
I'm
continued.
gonna make poop water! Mabel, cover your ears! Oh no! Ah, I'm bleeding from my nose and pooping in the bathtub because there's no toilet.
There's no toilet?
So, there's no toilet in the bathroom. Oh, is it in a separate room, maybe? Dawn, I kind of got... This is from the author. Dawn, I kind of got inspired from that episode of... Imo Cho, when Mitsuki and you got trapped in the bathroom together. Shadow. Oh, Shadow. Oh yeah, I remember that. R&R.
Shut up, Shadow! You don't remember anything.
Well, guys, that was...
Can't even remember Robotnik's niece, Maria.
I really thought something was going to happen. But I guess we'll...
Fine, it'll happen next chapter.
We're going to wait till next week
have
now
to voice it.
for something to happen, so...
It's gonna be Seth and Matt awkwardly fondling each other.
Yeah, that's next week. I actually think that's why
Matt... You didn't even get to the saucy part.
Well, I think that's why Matt's not here tonight. I think he thought it was going to get a little bit sort of hot, but it hasn't really got there, has it? So I think he got a bit nervous. He's been a bit awkward with this story, hasn't he? We noticed, which is funny.
It's a pretty interesting story.
It's funny, isn't it? Listen, just before we go... how's Betty White? Is she okay? Do you know?
Let me look.
Betty White Watch.
Betty White Watch.
2017.
Betty White Watch. Is she okay? Is she okay? Anyone? Hello? Oh, we got what?
Sorry.
What?
I was eating a portion of my own lip.
Oh, okay. Still alive.
That's good.
Yeah, still alive. That's fine. She's okay. Listen, guys, I'm going to use the healing power of my beard, and I'm going to remind you all that if it looks like magic, it's not magic. It's science.
No!
Science or
I wanna
worse.
help.
So deal
That's
with
like
it.
science, like Einstein.
And I am not a motherfucking kid. See you all next
No,
week.
because children
Say
fall
goodbye.
by somebody
Say goodbye,
who's
everybody.
under the age of 16 and
Ace, you gonna get some
hasn't
sleep?
reached sexual maturity.
Ace, go to sleep.
Go to sleep,
No!
please go to sleep.
No, make
Go
America
to
great.
sleep, please.
I'm with her.
Please go to sleep.
Mitt Romney, 2017.
No, listen. Stay awake until next week. It'll be funny.
Yes. Diabetes. We've got 2 minutes to fill.
Oh.
I'm losing my voice.
Phil. What? We didn't hit an hour.
We're
No,
at
it's
58
an
seconds.
hour.
It's fucking fine.
No, it's not fine. We're at
Seth,
58.
Seth.
What?
Talk
What?
really slow.
Fuck you.
We're not called a coffee jelly 58 minutes of
58
bullshit.
minutes and 29 seconds. Are we? God. See you next week, guys. So should we just fuck
Goodbye, everybody. I'm leaving.
Before you fucking die.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.